That was beautiful. Holy shit. Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Doruk, and this is episode 16 of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. In the last episode, we defeated the Paintress and everyone died, and that's it. That's all that happened. Let's get started. I want to see what's going on, man. What's happening? We're Alicia. We're in Paris. We're in the real world. In the manor. We cannot speak. Our faces burned. Clair, our sister, I believe, called us downstairs. What a beautiful home. I'm gonna take my time. Dude, imagine eating at this fucking obsidian long table. Fucking dad's on one end, mom's on the other. You're just in the center. It's just gotta be like, yo, can you pass the ketchup? That's what that's what they'd have there. Ketchup. What's a French condiment? I mean, you know, you eat your French fries with with mayo in Europe, which is the far superior way to eat French fries, I'll say. So, you know, they're having one baguette, maybe some brie. Someone has some mayo and French fries, I guess. I don't know what I'm even trying to say anymore. Let's just...
Come along now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Renoir's atelier. Oh, construction's being done, perhaps because of the fire. The damage from the fire runs too deep. This wall can't be saved. Papa can repair the fire damage and Clair can repaint the walls, but it will never be the same. Oh, it's the portrait of the family. They're so... Oh, they have a little dog. There will never be another family portrait, will there? You will always be missing. So, yes. So, confirmation. The mom looks just very, very stoic. So does Renoir, honestly. Oh, the atelier is the room that's never gonna be, we can never open. Kitchen? Want a little snack? No? Okay. There's nothing for me outside these doors. In Paris? I must speak with Clair. I don't know why. Clair, she's in Papa's atelier.
Alicia, quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
No, I'm gonna dawdle. I'm a known dawdler, I guess. I don't know. That sounds wrong. See, there's Esquier. There's a gestural. Or something. Our family's artwork. The little one in the corner is mine. The only one Mama deemed acceptable for the wall. Wow. It's just a little house or something. There's a burning building here with a bunch of stuff just in the air. And then I don't know what. There's just some people. I guess that's Lumiere. Excuse me. Are they musicians? I know she can play. Jesus. Sorry. Is this different than what Maelle plays? Or is it the same song? Clair's harp and Maman's piano. Verso, I miss hearing you play. I miss hearing all the silly songs you wrote for me. Okay. Alright, let's see it. Oh my goodness, look at this. Beautiful. Whatever the fuck I'm looking at. Just a bunch of shit floating in the air. So there is, yeah, so again, you know, we know there's magic, but like, how does it manifest? Okay, little Atlas shrugged kind of thing, but with Paris, I guess. There's the Arc, I think. L'Arc de Triomphe. There's Cyrene. There's the visages. So the axons are Renoir's creations, maybe. Oh, there's Renoir and Clea. And I think that's Renoir. Weird little horse thing. Oh, there's Clair Obscur, I think? The enemy, anyway? Not the hit game by... I forgot the team name, but you know what I mean. Never mind, it's a bad joke. Whoa. What's going on here?
Finally.
That's Mom. That's them in the
Our
portrait.
little shadow is awake.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? I can't tell if this is a mean older sister or a nice older sister. Put some goddamn shoes on. Look, you're just stepping on paint, lady. What's wrong with you? Well, what is up with these people? Yeah, so I think this is the canvas, right? This is this fictional world of Lumiere and everybody, and it seems this is them like projecting their body and so their soul into the painting, and they've just been there for like fucking 77 years, or I bet time travels slightly differently, I would presume, but that's clearly the case. Hello.
Our parents are quite the stubborn pair.
Yes.
They're still fighting each other inside the canvas. He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate.
He has her imprisoned at the top of her monolith, but she said but she said the monolith. I don't know if that's just an error or she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate. I'm worried. They've been inside the canvas for so long. Did you see Verso? I wonder if Clea is CL? But then who's Lune? Lune is just... I'm not going to say it. I was going to say something pretty... I'm going to just say it now because I might as well. Renoir's little Asian fetish, probably, you know? Sorry. It's just... I'm bad. I've got really bad jokes today. It's just a terrible, terrible day for jokes. I'm worried they've been inside the canvas for so long. Can I project my thoughts or something? Can she hear that?
They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire.
Okay, so this is just... To them, this is just like kind of like a little familial dispute. This is nothing big.
Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
What is that? Did you see Verso?
You're as bad as Aline. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories. You do well to remember that.
I'm saying she's got that same texture difference here that Verso had. They use the same kind of like upper body section of a person, I guess. It's just something I've noticed. The fact that you can understand what we're trying to get across is quite impressive. I know that. I'm not a child.
Don't roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child, but you're not grown either. And too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late.
Okay, continue. Can you help Mama? Can you help Papa? Return to prior choices, conclude questions.
Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there. Honestly, if Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her. Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving. She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Painters' Council. She failed her responsibilities.
Painters' Council. Okay.
I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same.
Clea's very matter-of-fact woman of business. Okay. Can you help Papa?
I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I have my pets in place. She who controls Chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her Chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her.
I have my pets in place. She who controls Chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her Chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her. So, is that was that Gustav and his Lumina converter or whatever?
Yes, it's enough. It's just a matter of time. As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations, with the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily, they're also quite useless.
Okay, yeah, the older the creation is, the easier it is to get rid of, I guess, because it's less freshly painted. So everyone in Lumiere and stuff are creations of the Paintress, I guess, with maybe the exception of Maelle, because apparently, like, the woman was surprised to see her, right? Like, Aline, whatever.
I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone.
Where are you going? Painters' Council? I'm sorry, this is like sad, but just the way they're... And then you're like, oh yeah, okay, that made sense to me, thanks. You're leaving? I know it's sad, I'm sorry, I'm taking this kind of I'm in a little bit of a dick here.
Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family is in mourning. The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive.
There's a conflict with painters and who else? The musicians? I want to help.
You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability.
Damn, girl, you are a mean lady, but I mean, I assume she's in some way she's probably also grieving, and so she's also probably just being like, I don't have time right now to deal with two parents that are like in some weird ass like fucking playing God, running away from grief, trying to get someone out of their grief situation, and then you've got a younger sister who's maybe not particularly useful at the time. I don't know. We don't really know much about her. Maelle, I'll say, was a very competent individual, but maybe Alicia's a little less so. But, you know, nothing against her. She's a young girl who's been a fucking burn victim and her brother died. But I could see from Clea's POV, maybe she's like, there's too much shit going on, and now I've got to be the only one to take care of everything. I could get why she would maybe be a little bit more strict or terse with Alicia.
The writers used you against us once before.
The writers
won't hesitate to use you again.
Okay, it wasn't the musicians, it was the fucking writers, man. Oh, fuck them. They're my favorite people to make fun of, you know? That's why I spend every game just talking about the writing. Because then if I ever wrote something and then someone was like that, I'd be like, oh, you're so stupid. You're so uncultured. But I get to not do anything. I get to be like, yes, the writing is not very good. The writers used you against us once before. So it's writers versus painters. Wow. Why can't the creatives just band together and beat capitalism? That's going to be the second game.
And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made.
Oh shit. So did she cause the fire somehow with some conflict with the writers?
Verso traded his life for
Sorry,
yours.
that sounds crazy.
I both
Yes.
love and hate him for that. The damn fool.
So there's some resentment there too.
Although, if you really want to be useful, then enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later. I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not. Can you handle that? Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso's
Jesus.
life.
Okay, we're laying it on thick now at this point. There's a point where you're just being mean.
Good. Go to the canvas when you're ready. And repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation.
Jesus, lady. Okay. So yeah, this is literally just... Okay, this is insane for it to just be a fucking mom and dad fighting after their son died in a fire. Like, it's... Like, there's grief, and then there is insane fucking shit. Like... This is how we grieve. I guess if you're the kind of person that can literally create entire fictional realities, this is how you know, this has a lot less weight maybe to them than it does to me, who's like, holy fuck, if I had the power to create my own universe, I would treat it with a little bit more respect or something. But no, it's just like, I'm gonna go hide away in here. Because I got 20 other canvases. I've been in other ones even longer, so maybe this isn't even that big of a deal to them. Meanwhile, people are like, oh my god, I'm fucking getting Gommage in a year. I love you, please don't forget me. And then the Paintress is just like, fuck you, Renoir. Fuck you. Oh man, okay, good stuff, guys, good stuff.
Lest you forget.
Lest you forget,
Good.
yes,
And
yes.
repaint.
So maybe Alicia came in and repainted herself as herself without the burns. So maybe Maelle is Alicia's creation, but then again, I guess the span of time was just like, for them inside the canvas, it's been 77 years since the fracturing, but it's probably been like 4 days or something. 4 days or something, and they're like, all right, I guess it's just time for me to get in there, and maybe I'll do that. Versus childhood canvas, where we used to play. Well, there you go. It makes sense with SKA. Where he painted he painted SKA and Minoko. I thought maybe like his mom or something created them for him to play with, but it would make sense that he made them himself if he can do that too. And where Mama and Papa now fight. Question. So if you've painted a fake version of yourself, so you've painted that fake Verso, can he paint? I assume no. Does he know that? Like, I think he understands that he's not the real Verso, but like, does he really understand the gravity of his choice when he defeated the Paintress? Did he think that it would doom the world? I'm not sure. I wasn't able to glean that from his opinion, from his like facial expression when he was reading the letter, rather. Clea's right, it's my fault, I should help fix this, and I do want to fix this, I do if I can, Verso, whatever. And it would be nice to talk and breathe again without pain, without my face being... Now that's... Not that that's the reason to do this, no, but I mean, it's a fair reason, it's the right thing to do, and after everything I've caused, enter the canvas, why not? Sure. Okay, so there's some fucking writers out there, and they're against the painters. Guys, come on, you gotta have the...
Bring Maman out of the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
Well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen.
I don't understand what that means. The fuck? Where is this? In the fucking depths of the basement?
She'll still find it, but I'm impressed. This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas.
I think it only truly ends if you just help her with her grief and process it instead of running away from it and then playing God in a fictional...
Stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting.
The final sliver from painting. So it can paint, maybe. Interesting. This is what I mean. Literally, all this is solved with a therapist, guys. So we're in now. And That's the one with the porcelain mask, I would presume.
See? That wasn't so hard. Wait. That's Aline's Chroma.
Aline. I don't know why I keep calling her
Stay
Aline.
calm. Don't let it take control of you. Calm, Alicia, or it'll paint over you. What an auspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun.
Okay, so
At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
Jesus. Okay. So that's what happened? I'm so confused then. Then what was the black and white version? Okay, that's weird. All right. Not what I was expecting.
She's a girl. She's a girl. She's beautiful. What a lovely voice. My love, did you decide on a name?
Yes. Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love, and you will know pain. You will know loss all too well, because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong, and you will survive. You will struggle, and you will learn. You'll find people to call your own, and you will shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world, and the people around you. You'll forever be our princess.
Wow.
I have decided on her name. And her name will be Maelle.
That was beautiful. Holy shit. Oh, sorry. Whew. Man, that really got me. Oh, what the hell? We have white hair now? Is that Verso? What is happening, man?
Alicia.
Actually, I prefer Maelle.
I think I do too. But I'm not really Verso, and you're not really Maelle, are you?
Well, I think she is.
You're not Verso, no. You look and sound just like him, but you're you. I'm still Maelle, though. You should have helped me remember.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. If I'd listened to Maman, if I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive and you
Wouldn't exist.
wouldn't be caught in the middle. Maman did a terrible thing, painting you into Verso's canvas, giving you his memories, pretending the fire only took me. But I'm glad you exist.
Your father was right to erase everyone. It's better this way.
Better for who? Verso would never have wanted his canvas gone. He loved Esquier and his gestrels and grandes.
It was killing our mother. Staying here so long in a make-believe world with her make-believe family.
It's not make-believe. It's not. You're not me. Papa's here. He'll help me fix Lumiere.
Really?
Maman painted a rather unflattering portrait of him. He's much warmer than the Renoir one.
I bet.
I need a minute. Oh man, guys, that really got me choked up. That was really... As a
Your
paintress,
father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again.
I wonder where...
There's no need to erase
She
the
hid it.
canvas anymore.
I
Well-
want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides,
At risk.
Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
Yeah, so I assume when she says at risk, that means that I guess, yeah, once you spend a certain amount of length in a canvas, you probably can't leave, right? Like, you're probably just painted into the canvas. But, we don't know what the time frame actually is. We don't know where she hid it. We don't really know anything about the writers, which is, I think, again, kind of just, it's a little bit, I'm going to say just off the first impression, that's a bit cheesy. that it's like, the writers are fighting the painters. You guys have like bigger issues to deal with, then I guess they can write fictional universes and painters can paint fictional universes. I don't know. Or maybe writers are like, we just are normal people that write shit, and you're like people with godlike power that's using it to make like a childhood fantasy world. You know, that there is a cause for concern there. There's quite a bit of ethical concerns with painting, it seems. Not in real life, thankfully. I guess there's a lot of political concerns with certain paintings, I guess. But, and then I just like... I'm gonna get emotional again, but like, it must be really hard for Verso to be like... So he got all of the memories, except he didn't realize, but it seemed like Alicia was the one who died in the fire, so she kind of gave him like fake memories, but then he's like, so I am, like, imagine if your whole reality is like, I'm just a copy of this person that died. And like, I'm just here to help this crazy person, essentially. I'm not gonna call her crazy, but you know, to me, I think this is crazy. Like, doing all of this is insane to me. And I think people do that when they're grieving. Like, that, there's nothing wrong, inherently wrong with that. I do think this world is, again, like bringing him back and then making him have these memories. Like, that is sadistic. So, yeah, it must be really rough to be Verso. And yeah, like she probably painted like a not great, like a more stern, like distant, like kind of like, again, like as a punishment kind of version of Renoir. And like, In some ways, that's just as sad, because like Renoir is just like, I am just this creation that's been like I'm just been made to be someone that she can punish. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, that's insane. Like, being like this is like a sentient human that, yeah. So, you know, I'm not on Aline's side, really. Like, I feel like this is not okay. Wow, that speech from that woman was so good. God. Gonna need another minute. Okay, let's see what the actual Renoir is like when he's not like the weird caretaker form. And I do agree with that she is Maelle, because like, yeah, she's Alicia, but she also has all of Maelle's memories and everything, so she's not really the same person anymore. But I still don't know then who the black and white masked version is, but we'll see, I guess, soon. Maybe Renoir created her in some way, or maybe she was created by the Paintress as well, but like as a black and white form. I'm not really sure. I was a little bit confused there. Well, let's see. And try to keep my myself composed, but and imagine being the only one that's left alive too, like as Verso. You're like, bro, what the fuck? I don't want to be just alone here now. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so he's still in his weird form. I don't understand why. Is it just like he can't take shape because of the Paintress? Hello, curator, how do you do? What a nice brush you have. Sup, Pops? But are you really my father? I don't really know you. You don't really know me. And you're not really Verso. You're your own person, man. Oh, okay, he's just gonna be in normal form now. Older. No scar.
Alicia. You're safe.
I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eline's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain.
Imagine being...
What Eline did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it. For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the canvas.
She will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home?
That's concerning
After
too.
all that with your mother, you want to stay.
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mama. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No!
I mean, I'm kind of torn. We're just gonna go straight into a boss fight or something? Or are they just destroying the canvas?
Papa, what are you...
It's time to go home.
does Verso want, man?
Mes amis!
Oh, hello. He's still alive too. Do we have Monoko too? Or is the final boss going to be actual Renoir?
Come on.
Does he want to? I don't know. Can't you just like, you know, burn the canvas or something? What is this? This shit seems a bit extra.
I can see them.
Oh, she's just summoning them? Hey, wake up, samurai. I assume that's Lune and CL. Oh, dude, look at this fucking horse thing. That looks sick as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, Renoir, you've got a fucking great taste in enemy design. That looks fucking dope. I won't lie. We still haven't fought the weird hand things in that fucking weird area, so we gotta go there too. Okay. Oh, we're going back to the monolith. Is Aline there? I guess not, right? Aline. Yeah, I think she can bring them back because she sees their essence. Dude, imagine just knowing you're just a fucking bunch of flower petals, bro. That's gotta fuck you up. You can do it.
Did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't
Excuse
be
me.
discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your Paintress side.
We believe in
I guess
you.
because they were created by the original Verso, so they can't actually be erased because like he's the one who created the canvas.
Remember them. Painting isn't about verisimilitude. It's about essence. Truth of who they are. Your father made the axles, right?
Okay, we
She who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies.
They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
so okay. I have to. That's so cool. Oh, we got a sword. Is it gonna look like a paintbrush at the tip? No. Okay. Oh, there they are. Just so you guys know, your flower petals that I can create and delete at a whim.
Gommage.
I am your god. You may bow or kneel.
Maelle, your hair.
Well, yeah. What's with the hair do?
We have much to talk about.
I feel like she's like super happy about it. I'd be like, what the fuck? I'd be so pissed.
So you were her daughter,
Yup.
and you were a paintress too.
So cool.
No, not cool. I'm a piece of flower.
And you knew this whole time. You fucking coward! You betrayed us. We trusted
You can bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need Chroma, and Papa controls all the Chroma in the canvas.
Can you bring back the other people that got gommaged?
Not all of it.
The Lumina
The
converter.
expeditioners.
Oh.
The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustave noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated, like the Gommage.
It's sold Chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Man, I would be questioning the.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
All right, be questioning the nature of my reality, guys. I'd be so pissed. Like, it's one thing to, you know, let's say let's say you believe in God, right? I don't believe in God. You know, I'm what's the agnostic or something? No. You know, where you're like, I could believe God. There's a God that exists, but I don't think it's any, like, you know, traditional religion really. But imagine you're like, okay, you know, you meet God and they're just another person. They're literally just like you. They just have some more knowledge and some power or something. Like, they have a button that just creates people, but they're not smarter than you. They're not like wiser than you. They're clearly like just as crazy or weird or bizarre or stupid as you. And they can just create and destroy you at a whim. I'd be so fucking pissed. I'd be like, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? This entire shit has just been because you and your mom and dad are having an argument. I'm living my fucking life here, having my goddamn like soul torn apart because I had to have a kid before I get too old, and then I know that I'm gonna die at this age. And dude, that's fucking, like, fuck that, bro. Fuck you. I'd be so pissed. And like just be like, I'm just talking to this like teenage girl that's like, yeah, you're back to life. Oh, if I wanted to, I could erase you too. And then what does Verso, not Prime, but I guess, you know, the painted Verso want? Like, he isn't Verso. He is someone with Verso's memories, but like, I'm getting emotional again. Like, he's his own person. He can be who he wants to be. Ugh. I kind of hate it. Not like the writing, but well, like an awful thing to do to someone.
What?
Oh, wow. Okay, we still need to find some gestrals. Yeah, I don't want, and we're playing as Verso again. I thought we'd play as Maelle, but is the curator still around? Of course not, right? So how do we upgrade our shit? Damn, guys, this is rough. What a fucking... Oh, we can just do it on the flag, okay? I am emotionally distraught. I think I wouldn't want to destroy the canvas because it's like full of... Well, one... Like, I think people are saying, like, oh, it's the last thing of Verso left. Like, okay, sure, but there's, like, living people in here. Like, I don't understand how you could ever, like... I guess, again, if you can create these things just on a whim, essentially. Maybe slightly more than a whim. Maybe it takes a little bit more effort. But, like, if you can create multiple canvases and spend time in other canvases and stuff, maybe it's not as big of a deal to them. But, like... I don't think you can just destroy a universe like that. But... And, like, they're just making it out to be like, oh, it's just part of Verso. It's a piece of his soul. Like, sure. And, like, oh, but your mother's always going to go back. Well, like, can we not just, you know, actually try to work with her? I guess this is, like, the early 1900s or something. Like... Therapy and stuff isn't really a thing, and you know, therapy doesn't always work. It's not a cure-all. Sometimes people will just be lost in grief for the rest of their life. Like, so there is that real risk of, like, yeah, you know, you can't keep her away from this fake world just to get back to with Verso, and like that might be why she never painted Alicia, because she blames her for this whole thing. But she seemed to like miss her when she saw Maelle. But yeah, so it's like a very hard and complex topic, but like I'm not gonna kill hundreds of thousands, like thousands of people just so this woman that's pretty much like content to essentially suicide by canvas to just do that. Like, if that's what she wants. Oh, whoa, what the fuck happened there? I got teleported. Yo, the magic lamp of teleportation, guys. Did you know this? It's in the lore. You know, at that point, I'm like, bro, is it really, like, just let her stay then? Yeah, I don't know what to say. I understand that there's also, like, a familial thing, like, oh, we gotta take care of her, and, like, maybe she'll come to her senses, but then, yeah, then keep the canvas around, hide it, and, like, just try to work through that grief. You can't just avoid it, or just hide it, or just destroy it. Like, that's not how it, you're not gonna fix anything that way. But maybe you can fix it. I don't know. This is bad. Let's do some dialogue before I start crying again. I might just start crying anyway because of the dialogue. We'll see. I'd be so fucking pissed if I was Lune or Ciel, though. And are they Clea's creations then?
Lune. I was right not to trust you.
Or were the Nevrons Clea's creations? Because she said my things are at work, so maybe that was what she was doing, is she was making the Nevrons and then the mom didn't really care. I was right not to trust you.
What would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition. I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased. I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
I do think you also probably need to ask a little bit more questions, Lune. I'm going to be real with you. But I do still put the majority of blame on Verso. Painted Verso. Let's call him Jeff, just because I think that he'd make a good Jeff, and I think maybe that's the name he wants. You know, I wouldn't want to define myself as Verso after this. I'd be like, change my name. I like Jeff. That defines me as a person.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation.
Yes,
Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas? I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
Again, it's not a fault. You can talk to her, and you can talk to Renoir even, the fucking curator. You can do some fucking marriage counseling first. I mean, maybe they've tried that for 77 years. I don't fucking know, but it doesn't seem like it was that long. We don't really have a time frame that they've told us. Has it been years, days, months, weeks, like hours? She's been there for 3 hours. We gotta get her out. I guess we'll see.
I guess we'll see.
Okay, no relationship bonding this time.
Oh, everyone's mad at you.
Yep.
Are you?
Isky can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad. Bad things happen when we get mad.
Oh,
I'm gonna be real.
But I can never be mad at you.
Aw. I'm gonna be real. Controversial opinion. You are free to burn me at the stake for this. I would rather have had Francois for the entire story than Esquier. He's just not my kind of humor, I guess. He's a little bit too XD random for me.
Save it.
Not saying that it's not funny. It's just not my brand of humor. And you guys have seen from the beginning of the episode that my humor is not good either. I'm not trying to make any moral judgments here. I'm just saying I don't like him that much, frankly. I think the whole epic scene with the Paintress, and then we just have him going like flapping his hands, like it's a little bit too comedic for the weight of the story at times, or just random, and him barfing up. I don't know. Save it.
I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong, but...
Can she bring her husband back?
I thought you'd be more upset.
I think Ciel is the most mature person here.
I was. I got over it. Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what? I don't care.
Yeah.
'Cause death isn't death anymore.
I hope they can bring her husband back, but I'm also a little bit worried about what that entails. Because there's clearly a cycle of life and death here that is outside of the Gommages, right? So so Alicia came in, she got like absorbed by her mother's Chroma. So that like put her into like the life cycle of this world. But how does that work? Like, it seems like Chroma is like a certain, like is it a finite source of energy? So can you ever have, like, what happens if there's a population boom? Like, can that happen? Or is it always just going to be like recycled souls and Chroma? Or like, how does that work, right? Like, how is, like, every one of these people have personalities and memories and their own thoughts. Like, how does this work? Again, I mean, I don't think they'll ever explain it, but like, isn't it bad if everyone comes back? We saw how many fucking expeditioners there were that were dead. If they all come back, like, what's that? Is that just ambient Chroma that will get you, like, and it's old Chroma, not pure, but like, what's pure Chroma? Does that just get generated? Like, does SKA fart it out? Like, is this how this works? What is Chroma, man? Give me some fucking answers.
And that means...
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I can see my husband
again. I just hope that's not a false hope.
CL.
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back.
Damn.
So, I understand. We're good.
Thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back.
Okay.
You owe me.
I gotta look at Pierre. We had a vision of him, right? In which was it, the Cyrene one? Where we saw a vision of him? Lovely. I just opened up my YouTube, saw a comment. You suck at this game. You really blow at this game, he says, on my like year-old Half-Life 1 playthrough. Very cool, man. Anyway, I want to see the cutscene with Pierre, because I want to see, was it in the Cyrene one? Cyrene fight? I think it was, right? Because I remember he had a mustache and there was a kid, and I'm just trying to see if how much did I look like Pierre? I think maybe I'm like, I forgot which cutscene we saw them at, or was it the Visages one? Damn, man, I can't find it. Oh, no. Okay, I look nothing like him. Unlucky. I had no chance. I had never had a chance. But I guess if I could paint myself, I'd give myself... I'd look a little bit more like him, I guess. I guess I could paint my own CL, but again, that's where it just starts feeling really weird and sadistic and like kind of like fucked up. Like, I'm going to make my own person that just loves me. That's so... There's so many elements that are just ethically wrong with that. I don't know.
You got it.
Okay, anyway. Sorry, I'm getting into like the metaphysical aspects and the ethical and moral dilemmas as opposed to like the, you know, like the character stories as much. But I just find this really disturbing, frankly, what
Not to say I told
is happening.
you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so.
I wish he just had an animation to adjust his
Thanks
monocle.
for the support.
Because he looks fucking
Was
good.
it worth it?
I don't know.
What will you do now?
I'll do my best to earn their trust back.
Quite a steep hill to climb.
And what does Verso actually want? He
Not
wanted
to
to
say
save
I
his mom, it seemed. Like his, you know, not even his real mom. I mean, I guess those emotions are fabricated. He's not a, like, you know, again, where it's like, what is he actually feeling or what is he actually thinking? Is he just a robot that just thinks these things? And like, again, Renoir had these feelings that were imprinted on him or inherited to him. So maybe like, you know, his love for his mother or something was something that was inherited. But like, you know, that love is a tough love at times of like, you need to get the fuck out of this canvas and get to reality. But what does he want? What does Jeff want? Does he just want to disappear into flower petals? Is he done with this shit? Or does he want to actually live a life of his own? A life where Jeff and Francois can ride off in the wilderness and Esquier can barf wine on the other people that want it.
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
Also, it really pissed me off when he referred to Versa as her finest work. Like, bro, fuck you. I'd be so pissed.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
Interesting.
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
No.
Are we doing the same thing?
Wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the Gommage.
True.
It's your family's cycle of grief.
Okay, that's fucking true. You guys need to get over it. like I understand, because if I had the power to bring someone that I love back to life, I don't know what I would do. But as a third person that has no investment into it, I'm saying you shouldn't do that. That's pretty bad. That's just gonna end up with some issues. So I agree with you, Verso. You guys just need to get the fuck over it, please.
Our whole world
Yes.
carries the burden
It's
of your
fucked up.
family's grief.
It's really fucking crazy. Entitlement. The rich are entitled. This is why the writers hate you. The writers, I guess. What are these challenges? Make your life harder. No. I'm not doing this shit. Hold up. We might just call the episode here. It's already been an hour. But let's do all of. Oh my god. We got a lot of other shit. Write in the journal. Why are we writing in the journal? I don't fucking know, but sure. It's a nice tradition. She spent some time writing in Gustave's journal to honor his memory, which we can apparently bring him back. I don't know why she didn't bring him back right now. She writes about everything. The painters, Aline, Renoir. So no matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. Maelle immerses herself in Gustave's journal, poring over every detail. She will forever cherish his memory. The memories of Gustave inspire Maelle. Yay! Gustave, that's very beautiful. She's sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read the story. So will she bring Gustave back? Can she bring people that haven't been gommaged back to life? People that have died of, natural causes as opposed to, being stabbed. But check up on the others. Let's see what's going on. So you're our god.
Nice hair.
What is up with the hair? Same Verso also has like that in the scar. Why do they both have scars, Renoir and him?
Oh yeah. That.
I can't believe there's another world out there.
Yeah.
A world
A
I'll never
real
get to
one.
see.
And well, maybe they're also painted too. Who fucking knows? We're all just things in a painting.
I'm sorry. I didn't. My memories.
They're taking it pretty well,
I would
frankly.
have told you if I'd known.
I got revealed the entirety of my existence was a childhood fucking fantasy world that, like a kid made. I'd be so angry. I'd be fucking losing my shit, frankly.
Don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one of us. Even if you're also one of them.
I would that's like the Lovecraftian horror. I'd fucking lose my mind.
So weird.
Yeah.
I have memories of 2 childhoods.
She was more than just
2
Alicia.
homes, 2 Lumiere.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just found your family. Don't you want to be with them?
They seem very dysfunctional. Clea seems to be handling her guilt or her grief through other ways by being mean, but also being very, getting business done, getting work done, which is understandable.
I love my family, but they're all gone in one way or another. And you
Emma, that was his sister's name, not Claudia. I don't know. I thought it was Claudia.
Gustav and Emma, and I didn't see it at the time, but all the families who took turns taking care of me.
Maelle.
This is a lot to take in.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time, I have hope.
I still am a bit suspicious. Like, I don't know if there's gonna be a happily ever after where everyone's happy. Like, what is, again, we don't really, I feel like we don't, even the painters, maybe the painters do know, like, what is the extent of what you can do in this canvas, or like what happens in this canvas. I'm very skeptical here that anything like this, just when you play God, it just ends up not going well a lot of the time, because humans shouldn't be gods. I'm gonna take your soul, thank you. So we're just going around all the expedition. What about the blood tree at the beginning? That place was terrifying. Holy shit, there's a lot of bodies there. Longest fetch quest of all time. Oh, we never even went here normally. Well, we tried. Also, why did Renoir kill them? What was special about this expedition that Renoir showed up and killed them? Oh, her hair's coming back. She getting enough chroma or something? It's chroma relates to color, I guess. This song is so beautiful. Oh, Jesus. We got an army of expeditioners? This also seems fucked up. We've got like an undead army. You have been summoned. Okay. Again, I've got a lot of mixed feelings about everything that happens here. Alright, fly. Thanks for, also, fuck you, Verso, for not letting us fly. This would have been so much easier if you just gave that to him. Why did you wait till the end? Expel. Okay. What do we want to do?
Once we're ready, we can head to Lumiere.
Everybody has been like, Doruk, you should just do the story stuff because you'll be too overleveled if you don't, if you like do all the side content. My question is, will I care about anything in the side areas if I do the main area? Like, if I finish the story, if I just do all the story beats, is there going to be a post game that I can explore everything? And then if that's the case, is there any reason to do that other than just playing the game more? Like, is there a story? Is there more stuff we're going to find out? Or is it just going to be like, oh, here's just other content that's like kind of just gameplay focused, which is like not bad, but I don't really see the point of recording it then. Like, because I will probably, I don't know if I'll 100% the game. I might just never do the gestural stuff, but like I'll probably try to 100% as much as I can. But I probably just won't end up recording it if it's just like, hey Doruk, yeah, you finished all the story stuff, so now it's just like some cool areas and fights. Like I don't think like the viewers, you know, I'm gonna be frank, like it's not like the viewership on the videos are crazy. That's not a problem, by the way. Again, I'm really loving this game, but I just don't, like when I'm not recording, I can be butt naked. I could be drooling on myself. I like just playing with my legs up, just chilling. right? Like, I don't need to have the camera on. I don't need to be like dressed up and like kind of. I get comments about my fucking clothes and my appearance and shit on like old videos, and it's just, oh Jesus. So like, you know, if I can if I can avoid that, I just will. So I guess it's just tell me what you guys think I should do. Should I just do the story stuff? Should I do some of the side stuff? If there is, like, you can be a bit more explicit, say, Doruk, these are the locations you could do before you do the story. Or, hey, there is plenty of story stuff left, like, after you finish the main story. Let me know. This was the saddest episode for me, because I think it was, it's just, I just don't see this ending good either. Like, even with, if we defeat Renoir, like, Alicia is doing what her mother is doing. She's just gonna hide away in this world with her fictional characters. I mean, are they fictional? Like, they're people. They are. They have lives and emotions and thoughts. Like, there's nothing really fictional about them other than like they can't exist outside of the canvas, but like humans can exist outside of the planet. So like, what's the difference, right? Like, I die if I go out into space. So like, you know, what's different? I don't think really not much anyway. But so is it wrong to live a better life in this different world? Effectively, she's just moving, right? It's not like he said she will die, but everyone's gonna die. Will she continue? Well, if her body dies, does she persist in the painting? You can visit her whenever you want. You just go to where the fucking canvas is. So it's like she's just moved town, right? Like, it's not that bad. Like, I think. I don't know what the nature of the canvas is and how it seems like you can just go in and out pretty easily just with the whole eye vision thing. So it just seems like, hey, yo, Maelle is like in a different fucking town. Let's drop down and just visit her briefly. Like, cause you know, in that world, she's not a burn victim that can't speak and has one eye and like, but I also think this is, like, I wouldn't call it escapism, because escapism is when like you're trying to just avoid reality, but this is its own reality. This is not like, even if it's a created reality, what does that, like, it is real, right? Like, you can get shot and feel pain. You can love people, you can talk to people. It's not like where does the fiction break? Like, what makes actual reality like better to exist in than like this fictional reality, right? To me, it doesn't even make, like, I don't really understand what the argument is. If you can play God in your own world, like, what are the repercussions other than your body wastes away? And then if your body dies, do you die in the painting? And if so, it's like, well, then what if you're just a little bit more disciplined and like, okay, I spend a week here, I gotta get out. You know, I feel like there's a lot of stuff here that doesn't really connect right now. Maybe we'll get some more answers in a bit. Like, maybe they'll be a bit more explicit about what the ramifications of the being in the canvas is, or like what that would entail. Because right now it doesn't really seem like there's that many drawbacks to being like someone that's like, they had their kids playing in there and you're like, okay, they played in there and then he left and then he came back, like, right? Like, it's not like you're perpetually stuck. I don't know. I feel like they're making a bigger deal out of this than it should be in some ways, and then in other ways they're really like they are really like downplaying like the ethical concerns of literally anything that has happened here with regards to people. It's very concerning. Anyway, guys, sorry, I've been really just on like less of like a theory crafting thing and more of just a discussion of my own philosophies, I guess. I assume most people have stopped watching at this point. Anyway, let me know what I should do. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's gonna be a shorter one, which is fine. We had a few really long episodes. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon.